Hello, welcome to Monday Nights with Mohit Kamath, and this is the episode number 42. It's 42, very long way. So I hope you're all doing well. And this is on the October. This is 3rd October. In if you're in Europe, I think probably you would have celebrated Oktoberfest. But in India, we have a lot of festivals in October. Do you know which one? The first one is coming very, very soon. I think on Wednesday we have the Sera. It's a widely celebrated festival, So everybody celebrates that. The Sera is a very popular festival in India. We do something called Ayudh Puja, which means you have to, uh, pray, kind of a prayer you will have to do for all your instruments, which brings success, which brings happiness, which brings a lot of things in your life, which will be always, kind of which brings all of like enthusiasm and happiness and so many things in your life. uh, Students, make that puja, perform that puja, and have prayers for their books, because they are a student, right? And badminton players, or sport or athletic players, or athletes, in fact, they do the puja and perform their puja for their all the equipments. Like, for example, for tennis players, they do the perform the puja for tennis balls and tennis rackets. So maybe for football, I think for in football they do it for football. So like that, every human being in India, every family in India, they celebrate the Sera by performing pujas to all their equipments. So, having said that, we also have the second festival. It's Diwali in the end of this month. I think we will be probably around 45th or maybe 46th episode, very close to Diwali, and we will celebrate Diwali on our Monday night show. I hope all of you are doing well. So, let me see our first guest who is there. I still don't have any guest. Doesn't matter. It's been very long, and I have two things to discuss today. One is, very recently we had this Vietnam Open, and very young budding players from our country, from India, has participated in that tournament and have had an exceptional results in all the five events. And the second one, I want to discuss about body types. I think many of them might not know the fact that there are three different body types: ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. So we will go in detail with this. So let's see. We have Krishnaveni. Hi, Krishnaveni. How are you doing? Big fan, sir. Of course, I did not understand what you mean by big fan. Did you mean that you have a big fan in your room or in your living room? How was that? We have Ravi Bhatt. Hi, sir. This is Disha here. Hello, Disha. I hope you're doing well. By the way, congratulations. So I think you played a fantastic match in your recent state championships. Keep doing well. So, Krishna Veni, I really don't know what you said. You said big fan, sir. So, is it a big fan? I think a lot of companies are there which produce big fan. If it is, Crompton, there is a big fan. Even I have a big fan too. I cannot turn my computer. It's really tough. um, but anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, there is some issues with the Facebook. I don't know what kind of an issue. I have connected that. I think there's a little bit issue, but never mind. Those who are on Instagram, please, you can click the link which is there on the bio, and you can come to my YouTube channel, Mohit Kamath. You can search for that and live stream. I'll be available there, and you can discuss and ask me anything on that. So without wasting time, let me take you through some of the topics today. And by the time you can ask me anything regarding sports, badminton, your lifestyle, or life in general, or whatever it is, I can help you find new, different perspective. So cool. So let's go with that. I think I'll go back. Okay. I hope everything is clear. I have added a soft music so that it will be good to hear. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the draws of the Vietnam Open. We are going to the men's singles draw. So Sunayama was he's not the top seed in this, but well, yeah. So we have Rahul Yadav Chittaboyna. I think he played well. He got retired. Sorry, Priyansh Rajawat. I think he lost in the second round to a Malaysian. Then we have R Swami here and R Swami here. I think they both are brothers. If you guys know, they are from Karnataka, Bangalore. Raghu Swami and one more player, I think Rohit Mari Swami. We have here Kiran George and S. Subramaniam. S. Subramaniam won this match, and Kiran George, I think, couldn't play. He got retired. And Subramaniam beat Tommy Sugiato. He is one of the former world top 10 player from Indonesia. I think this is a fantastic victory for Subramaniam. And then he eventually lost in the round of 16 pre-quarters to C. Lee from Chinese Taipei. And we have here Shubhankar De and Kiran Kumar M. It was a wonderful three-setter match. And then Kiran lost to Chim JW. A lot of good Indian players have played. Narain Iyer, I think A. Singh. They played well, good matches. Maisnam Meraba, he again, I think, won with the Malaysian 3 games, 3 setters. And there you go. He has lost this match here. Then we have Mithun Manjunath. He lost to this guy here. Harshit Agarwal. A lot of players from India. Farooq Aman, R. Satish Kumar. That was a good victory. Satish Kumar beat Sai Praneeth in the third game. I think, as I told you in the beginning, I think a lot of youngsters have played this tournament and performed really well. Let's go to women's singles. Okay, we have A. Rawat, P. Niluri. P. Niluri won against Nguyen and eventually lost to the Japanese. We have Gadre, Rutvika Shivani Gade. She got a walkover and eventually she lost to T. Wu. All these are new players. We have S. Panwar. She lost to Hong Kong, China. I. Sharma. She lost as well. She won with Vietnam, and then she lost with the Malaysian. Anupama Upadhyay. She's the current world junior champion from India. We have Rituparna Das. She lost to the next Vietnamese. Okay, so we will quickly go back right now to the question. How to become an international badminton player, sir? Well, let's talk about okay, let me come in. Yeah, so let's first talk about the schooling system, how it is done. So you are asking a question which is somewhere related to the master's degree or a bachelor degree. How to be a doctor, how to be a let's assume that you want to be a doctor. So first, for that, you have to go through the kindergarten, LKG and UKG, and then 5th standard and 7th standard and 10th standard. Then you'll have to choose something called science if you want to become a doctor. And then post that, you finish your pre-university board and then you go directly to the medicine, right? Similarly, if you are a state level player, and then you will have to become the best, or maybe get into the competitive side of state and then national, and then you qualify for the international tournaments. I'm not completely sure of the BAI, the Badminton Association of India's rules to participate in the international tournaments, but somewhere you will have to be in the top 100 ranking of India, and then you will get that uh, ranking qualification to give your entry to all the international tournaments. And again, in international to play in international tournaments, you will have to start with the lowest one somewhere around Future Series, then the International Series, and then Super 100, Super 300, Super 500, like that. So you keep climbing each level. So I hope I have answered your question to that. So let's go back to what we were doing. So if we go back to the men's doubles, let's see the men's doubles draw. We have Govindarasu and Venkadishwaran. So they lost the first round. And then we have Retina Sabapati and H. Amsa Karunan. They played the first round. And I think they played the fellow Indians and they went to the second round. And they eventually lost to Vietnamese. I think that's what it is about women's doubles. I mean, men's doubles, sorry. And women's doubles, we have Simran Singhi and Ritika Thakur. They got a bye first round, Emlam. And then we have Sangeeta Ghorpade, P. Konjan Baum. Then we have D. Jagdish and S. Krishnapriya. So they eventually won their first round. I mean, they got a bye. And then Ghorpade also got a bye. I think they did not turn up. Here, Jagdish and Krishnapriya, I think they played the first round, the second round, but they have lost pretty badly. Never mind. So if you have any questions, you can post it down so that we can answer, so that I can answer that. We've got Anusha Shanbag for giving us a like through Facebook. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, so these are the tournaments I think you can participate once you come in the top 100 ranking in BAI, and then you will be able to participate in the international tournaments, and you might get an amazing draw to play against some of the Vietnamese, some of the Malaysians, Chinese Taipei's, or maybe Hong Kong, China, or Chinese, or whoever is present, right? Sometimes you'll end up playing with your own fellow mates. You'll have to be very, very, very careful with that. So I want to talk about the second topic today, and which is very interesting and very important topic to know, even if you are a sportsman or not a sportsman. And this topic is about body types, your human body types. And there you go. I'll share the screen. So as you know, I mentioned about three body types. So you can see here on the screen, ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. So these are the widely known as 303 body types. And this is not something can be changeable. This is completely gifted the way your body structure is, and you are stuck with it. What I mean to say is, not offending anyone here, but this is the gift what you have, and you'll have to go through it and you'll have to grow through it. So let's go through it. What is a body type? From Leonardo da Vinci and Galileo, human physique that fascinated scientists of millennia. I think you have all the anatomy and blah 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 going through it. So body type is a combination of frame size and the level of body fat and muscle mass relative to height. There are three main body types: endomorph, shapely physique with a large frame and more body fat; mesomorph, athletic build with a medium frame and naturally muscular; ectomorph, thin, lanky, and slender with a small frame and little muscle. So let's watch a visual, right? So then you will maybe understand. So this is something comes under the endomorph, the first category, and here are the key characteristics. So this is something I wanted to share to all of you guys here, so that you understand, you have an idea of how body types affect your sporting abilities, or sometimes your uh, abilities in otherwise also. So when we have these key characteristics, metabolism, typically endomorph will end up with slower metabolism than the other body types. Excuse me. So body composition, gain weight more easily. How many of you think you gain weight more easily? Me, I always gain weight easily. Sometimes I would have had a good diet, but it doesn't affect me anything, and I gain weight easily. Sometimes Friday evening I'll be weighing around 75. It's not my weight, it's much more, but I don't want to reveal that. So Friday evening it'll be 75, and Monday morning it'll all of a sudden it'll be 78 to 79. So this is something, body composition, where you can see gain weight more easily and find it more difficult to lose weight. Yes. See, now if you're a nutritionist, then I agree, anything and everything can be achieved. Yes, I'm sure that is possible. But you know this topic today is about body types, where we have this general kind of the general way of looking at it. Because of this, endomorphs are more likely to be overweight, able gain muscle relatively easy. So now this is very interesting. Sporting strengths. Excel in sports require strength and power, as well as middle distance or moderate intensity activities. If you see here, requiring more strength and power, you know go on. So tell me some of the sports which involve strength and power. There are a lot of Olympic sports which involve strength and power, like weightlifting, clean and snatch. Then you have sumo, right? It's not an Olympic sport, but it's related to what we are discussing right now. And we have shot put throwers. We have chain. What do you call that? Shot put with the chain. So that is one of the sport. So I hope you got the idea, right? So that is something called involves and includes in the endomorphic um, sporting strength. So body shape is medium to large frame, and joints, tapered limbs, and tend to be very shapely. So when you see here, so this is the frame. This is the frame. The torso region is the frame. We have an option of read more, but I don't think so, because I've read it. It's not so much of valuable information. So key characteristics of mesomorph, the second body type. So body composition, gain muscle mass with ease and can have low body fat, resulting in the high muscle definition. Metabolism, efficient metabolism, can gain weight or lose weight easily. Both the ways. What we understood is endomorph, where you will gain weight easily, but you cannot lose weight easily, right? And this is completely with the website wellness.com. So I'm taking the source of information from them. There are multiple websites which have their own study, which have their own research, and that is something different. So I'm choosing wellness.com and their body types research and process. So sporting strength, predominance of fast twitch muscle fibers, athletic, strong, agile, and fast. I would say something like cheetah. And we badminton players, if you are an mesomorphic person, I think badminton is the right sport for you. Let me read that again. Predominance of fast twitch muscle fibers, athletic, strong, agile, and fast. Excel at explosive sports that require power and speed, which is also sprinting. 100 meters, 200 meters. This requires explosivity and somewhat kind of boxing also. I feel that's the sporting strength. Body shape, medium frame, and joints. Thick muscles and tend to have a more rectangular, compact body shape. So if you see here, it's more of a rectangular, right? I don't know. I think, oh no, let's not mess up. Sometimes it goes to a different link. Then we come back to the key characteristics of ectomorph. Body composition, little fat and muscle compared to the other body types. Metabolism, very fast metabolism and are more resistant to weight gain, fat or muscle. Ectomorphs can look slim but may carry unhealthy levels of body fat. I'm not sure of what unhealthy levels of body fat is, because this is something an expert should tell you. But I would like to give an example. There are certain friends and members of our family where they eat a lot of stuff. I mean, really lot of stuff. My cousin, one of my cousin, I'll give you an example. I'll not tell the name. So he eats lot of rice with ghee and butter and all sort of stuff. If he takes a paratha, he has three to three and a half parathas. I can have only two stuffed parathas, which my mother makes, and my cousin has three to three and a half, sometimes four, with a mountain of butter and mountain of ghee, and still he remains weightless. He doesn't improve his weight, and I'm very sure that you will also have those kind of people in your life, maybe in your family or in your friend circle or maybe your colleagues, somebody. They always eat, but they don't gain weight. I'm so jealous of them. Sporting strengths tend to excel in endurance sport. Marathon runners, so they are the people who are favorable to have the ectomorphic body structure. Body shape, small frame joints, and with long limbs and long, thin muscles, slender and lanky with a more linear body shape. Got it right. So this is something very very interesting for me. So let's go back to the question now. So how to become Anusha Shanbag has asked me how to become physically fit through badminton. Well, I think I think we can go even more deeper to your question, how to become physically fit. So I really want to know what do you mean by becoming fit? What can you more elaborate fit? Because fitness comes in various aspects. Different sport requires different kind of fitness. For example, boxing needs a different kind of fitness. Badminton needs a different kind of fitness. So now when you have asked a question, physically fit through badminton, I think if you mention that you want to be healthy, if you are a player who is just playing badminton just to become fit, I think I would also recommend to add swimming as well as strength training to your routine, so that when you play badminton, you move around very quickly and ease, and you don't have any kind of injuries. You might have injuries majorly through wrong movement on the court, and secondly, you might have any injury with lack of strength, because badminton involves a lot of lunging movements, with a lot of agile movements where you will have to use your energy by jumping, moving sideways, moving different directions, and you will have to suddenly stop and change the direction. That puts a lot of weight on your muscles, which are surrounded to your ankle, to your knee, to your hip, and those surrounded muscles to your lower body joints and your back joints and your shoulders need some kind of strength training. So if you're playing, let's say you're playing maybe 4 or 5 days a week, I would say cut down maybe one day. If you're playing 5 days, maybe cut down 1 or 2 days and get into the strength training. Or you can play 5 days and then get into the strength training maybe on the weekends, or maybe the second session. If you're playing in the morning, add on weights or maybe swimming in the evening. So in that way, you can become physically fit. And physical fitness is not only about having your six pack abs or maybe body. No, I don't have that good muscles, but I'm fit enough to play badminton. But my more focus will be also to add on. I swim very regularly, and also do some weight training whenever it's possible, so that I feel good about moving in badminton court. I hope I have answered your question. Okay, so there's an interesting part, how to determine your body type. I think that's a wonderful suggestion we have here. Okay, yeah, there you go. So the one way is metabolism. So you gain weight quickly after going on a lazy holiday, right? I do. If you struggle to lose extra pound, then you may be an endomorph. If you don't put on any weight, you most likely are an ectomorph. If you lose the weight easily after a change in diet or some exercises, you are probably a mesomorph. This is one of the way to determine a body type. Let's understand the frame size. So frame size is associated with body type and may also have an impact on body weight. To determine whether you're a small or a medium or a large boned joint, encircle your wrist with your thumb and middle finger. So that's how you find out your frame size. So typically you have to find out. Okay, let me introduce you to my darling Horlicks. So this is my. We call it baby. So she's trapped today here. Say hi. She's not interested. Okay. So typically you measure your wrist, and then you have a scale, calculation scale, and you can find out which. That's one of the parameter to find out your body type. Then we have eating habits. If you eat what you like and are still slender, you're probably an ectomorph. If you have to carefully watch your calorie intake in order to maintain your weight, you're probably an endomorph. If you keep a rough eye on what you eat and don't gain weight, you are probably a mesomorph. This is something, body type calculator. Let's not go completely in depth with it. So this is the body type. There is a clear dis- distinction between these three bodies. You can see this is very slim. If you remember, the sporting strength of ectomorph is what? The running. The athletics who are running long distance, they have this ectomorphic shaped body. And then we have mesomorph. You can see a clear rectangular shape on the torso, and they are mesomorph. And endomorph, you remember, myself, Mohit Kamath, is an endomorph. So where you can see little bulky and have more muscle mass, who do not lose weight easily. I don't lose weight easily. Well, we also have a couple of things to note in this, because you can change that, right? With good nutrition, with good discipline to work on your body. You cannot change the frame, you cannot change the entire body structure, but with metabolism, you can make a lot of changes. Discipline and dedication can take you to that particular phase. And having a less body fat is not advisable all the time. It depends on the nature of what you want to achieve. If you are an endomorph, taking your body fat to somewhere around 2 or 3 is not advisable. If you ask a doctor or a dietitian or a nutrition, they will check with you, you know what exactly is needed for you, and whether this cutting down your body fat is necessary or no. So so you cannot just go through it by your own, but you'll have to take the expert opinion. So we have strength training, endomorphic workout plan, and so many other things which is recommended, I think, by the wellness team. I wouldn't recommend that. You can go to their website, but we had a good knowledge of it. If you really like this, I think you can like my video here, and you can leave a comment that you got to know this today through our show. That'll be a great motivation for me. So I think this was the two topics. Manish Monu. Hello, Manish. I hope you're doing well. So today we have finished our topic. The first one of the Yonex Sunrise Vietnam Open, and the second one, body types. Remember that: ectomorph, endomorph, and mesomorph. So three types of body structure. You can, those who have missed it, you can go back and watch this show again, so that you will understand that. Hello, Manish. You have any questions? You can shoot it. We can discuss here. I'll be here for 5 more minutes. Let me also change some music. Very tricky, right? So I'm a person from Bangalore, and it's very very cold down here. It was hot for a couple of days, but suddenly it became very cold. In Bangalore, the weather is like my wife's mood. It keeps changing. Just kidding. Uh, it just changes. By the morning, by the noon, it is little hotter, but by the evening, in the night, it changes very, very rapidly. Very rapidly. So, by the way, if someone is on Instagram watching me, the live show, you will have to come to either to Facebook or to the YouTube live program so that you can comment. Instagram doesn't allow me to comment. ओके हिंदी में सर मेरे स्टूडेंट का ग्रिप ठीक नहीं हो रहा 4 मंथ हो गए ट्रेनिंग को फुटवर्क भी अच्छा हो गया है एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भी 2 आ गया फैंटास्टिक कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस आपको बहुत ही अच्छा कोच हो आप आपने 4 महीने में उसका फुटवर्क और मूवमेंट अच्छा किया है और डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भी सेकेंड आ गया है आई थिंक इट्स अ फैंटास्टिक अचीवमेंट कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस आपके स्टूडेंट का नाम बोलोगे तो मैं आपको आपको मैं उनको मैं बधाई दे सकता हूँ और अगर ग्रिप ठीक नहीं हो रहा है तो आई थिंक कॉन्शियसली आप उसको एक 6 हफ्ते का रूटीन बना सकते हो अकेले में ताकि उसको बोलो कि पहले दिन मैं एक ऐसे एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ बहुत सारे ऐसे तरीके हैं उसको ठीक करने के लिए और उसको है ना मैंने एक ऐसे ही किया था 4 साल पहले एक स्टूडेंट था 8 साल का बच्चा था और मैंने उसको क्या किया कि उसका जो रैकेट है वहां पे आपको एक स्टेशनरी दुकान में डबल साइडेड टेप मिलेगा तो मैं आपको यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ ताकि आपको आसान हो जाए डबल साइडेड टेप वो 5 या 10 रुपए में मिलेगा आपको और उस चीज को रैकेट को लपेटिए और आपको जैसा ग्रिप चाहिए वैसा उसको पकड़वा के और वो आप उसको ग्रिप ऐसे पकड़ सकते हो उसके बाद जो क्या होगा उसका जो स्किन है और जो रैकेट है दोनों को ऐसे ठीक से वो ग्रिप मिल जाएगा और वो चेंज नहीं कर पाएगा और जब ये आप अचीव करोगे वो टेप लगा के उसको रैकेट पकड़ोगे उससे आपको जो भी स्ट्रोक्स उसको खिलवाना है शायद टॉस हो क्लियर हो स्मैश हो या फिर ड्रिबल हो जो भी है आप उसको ट्राई करके देख लीजिए आप ये मैंने एडवाइस आपको जो दिया है ना आप एक वीडियो करके मेरे को भेज दीजिए मे बी आप फेसबुक पे भी डाल सकते हो या फिर इंस्टाग्राम में डाल सकते हो तो डबल साइडेड टेप लगा के आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कीजिए और ध्यान रहे उसका एज क्या है मनु जी मेरे को एज बताइए मैं अगर एज के हिसाब से मैं आपको बोलूंगा कि कैसे उसका वो प्रोग्रेशन बनना है मनीष मोनू जी उसका एज बताइए ताकि वो मेरे को समझ सकूं सॉरी मेरा हिंदी उतनी अच्छी नहीं है मैं सीख रहा हूँ और ये जब होगा कि 11 साल का बच्चा 11 साल का बच्चा शायद बहुत ही ज्यादा उसको टारगेट मत दो क्योंकि मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि उनका मेमोरी पावर भी उतना स्ट्रांग नहीं हो सकता है ये आप अच्छी तरह से जानते हो मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जो 6 महीने का टारगेट है या 6 हफ्ते का है या 2 महीने का टारगेट है जो भी है आप उसको ध्यान से उसको पहले ही बताए कि मैं ये चैलेंज दे रहा हूँ आपको सीखने के लिए क्योंकि बच्चों को एक चैलेंज देना बहुत जरूरी है लिफ्ट से जाने का नहीं धीरे धीरे पैदल स्टेप्स के ऊपर जाना है एक बार एक तो पहला उसको 25 टॉस या फिर 25 स्मैश या फिर 25 जो भी चाहिए आप वो डिसाइड कर सकते हो 3-4 ऐसे टेक्निकल चीजें जो है आप उसको पेपर में लिख के दो या फिर आपका जो बोर्ड है क्लासरूम जैसा बोर्ड अगर बनाते हो उसको वहां पे लिख के दो कि 25-25 ऐसे तुमको अचीव करना है सेम ग्रिप से और वो आप शायद प्रैक्टिस से पहले कर सकते हो ताकि उसको वो दिमाग में बैठे तो वो करके आप ट्राई कीजिए शायद वीडियो बना के मेरे को भेजेंगे तो बहुत हेल्प होगा सर मैं आपको इंस्टाग्राम में मैसेज करूंगा 11 साल यस करो प्लीज करो मेरा वहां का अकाउंट है हे मोहित 87 तो जरूर थैंक यू सर इट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर मी एब्सोल्युटली तो वो डबल साइडेड टेप लगाना मत भूलिए Um, Disha, sir, I got to know it today only. Thank you for your show. It was very informative. Yes, Disha. So I think let me know when you have learned this three types of body frame, sorry, body types. So which one are you? अगर आप ये देख रहे हो तो बताइए कौन सा बॉडी टाइप है आपका। मैं तो एंडोमॉर्फ हूँ। मैं थोड़ा हट्टा कट्टा हूँ, मेरे को वेट लॉस इतना जल्दी नहीं होता है। तो मैं तो एंडोमॉर्फ हूँ। सर टाइप कर सकते हो इधर इंस्टाग्राम आईडी जरूर। मेरा इंस्टाग्राम आईडी है हे मोहित, मैं यहाँ पे लिखूंगा। म्यूजिक मेरे को अच्छा लगता है, इट्स गुड। मेरा यस, ये मेरा इंस्टाग्राम आईडी है, मैंने यहाँ पे टाइप किया है। जरूर फॉलो करना भूलिएगा मत। Okay, Disha, I had told you. Okay, क्या है? I think the third type, the lean body type. You forgot. Okay, I'll just take you once more there. Okay. Cool. Okay, tell me which one are you? The third one. The first one. Okay. Tell me which one are you now? The first one, ectomorph, mesomorph, or endomorph? The eating pattern which I have told you, na, ki you don't gain weight easily, na. Come on, type it faster. I don't have much time. I'll give you an option: ectomorph or mesomorph. In these two, ectomorph. Absolutely. I think you're ectomorph, but you can also develop mesomorph with good strength training. And strength training, I think one of the sessions I've made, strength training will enhance your testosterone hormone in your body, which is also called as growth hormone. So I'll also quickly go through that. I'll try and, we will try and find out growth hormone. HGH. Okay, let me see that. Okay. मनीष मनु जी, आप एक्टोमॉर्फ आप एक्टोमॉर्फ हो। वाओ, नाइस। ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है ना, हमारा बॉडी टाइप कौन सा है। और ये अगर बॉडी टाइप्स अगर आपको पता है और आपके स्टूडेंट्स को आप जान सकते हो कि कितने स्टूडेंट्स, अभी 20 स्टूडेंट्स है, उसमें से कितने एक्टोमॉर्फ है और कितने मीसोमॉर्फ है और कितने एंडोमॉर्फ है, और आपको पता चलेगा कि ट्रेनिंग के बाद सोचो 6 हफ्ते का ट्रेनिंग आप करोगे और उसमें से आपको अलग अलग रिजल्ट मिलेगा। शायद आपने एंड्योरेंस ट्रेनिंग किया होगा और हर किसी को सेम रिजल्ट नहीं मिल सकता है। कुछ थकान जल्दी हो सकता है, मे बी एंडोमॉर्फ जो रहेगा उसको थकान जल्दी हो सकता है शटल रन्स में, या एक्टोमॉर्फ और मीसोमॉर्फ जो रहेगा उसको थकान नहीं हो सकता है। आपको ये पता चलेगा कि कौन सा प्लेयर, कौन सा स्टूडेंट आपका कैसे वो परफॉर्म कर रहा है। इट्स अ वेरी वेरी ग्रेट इन्फॉर्मेशन टू अंडरस्टैंड। ये मेरे एकेडमी में होता है। जब कोई बच्चे जो है, एक लड़की है जो मैं सेम एफर्ट डालती है और सेम नंबर ऑफ सेट्स करती है अंडर 17 कैटेगरी में, पर उसका जो रनिंग कैपेसिटी है वो बहुत कम है। उसका ही मिक्स डबल्स पार्टनर है जो मीसोमॉर्फ है, उसका स्ट्रेंथ और रनिंग कैपेसिटी इज अमेजिंग। तभी मेरे को पता चलता है ना कि वो मीसोमॉर्फ है वो लड़का, और उसका वो अचीव कर सकता है। ये जब चीजें जानते हैं ना तो बहुत ही अलग तरीके का असर होता है हमारे ट्रेनिंग के ऊपर। जरूर ट्राई कीजिए। अभी हम ग्रोथ हार्मोन के बारे में देखेंगे। I'm sure, Disha, you must be dancing like me. I'll come back to you, Sarvesh. So, just a moment. No, it's not a doping. Growth hormone in human body. I think I've typed it wrong. Human growth hormone, also known as HGH and somatotrophin, is a natural hormone your pituitary gland makes. Pituitary मतलब ये pancreas की side पे releases, and that acts on many parts of the body to promote growth in children. Once the growth plates in your bones epiphysis have fused, HGH no longer increases height. So I think, Disha, your body is definitely going through natural hormonal growth in your body. So, but your body still needs high growth hormone. This is something I think very complicated. Let's not go very deep into it. Growth hormone fuels childhood growth and helps maintain tissues and organs throughout life. It's produced by the pea-sized pituitary gland located at the brain. Oh, sorry, I'm very sorry. That's different. Located at the base of the brain. Pituitary is here. Sorry, very sorry. Brain's pituitary gland. Make sure you eat well. जो भी है growth वाले जो भी ग्रोथ स्पर्ट के पीरियड पे है, या फिर कोचेस मनु जी, आप अगर आपके बच्चे 14 इयर्स के नीचे से है, वो बढ़ रहे हैं, उनका हाइट वगैरह बढ़ रहा है, मेक श्योर उनका जो खाना रेस्टिंग पीरियड रहता है तो वो अच्छी तरह से ध्यान दीजिए. दंगल जैसा ट्रेनिंग हमको नहीं चाहिए. हमेशा करते ही रहो, हार्डवर्क करते ही रहो. नहीं, ऐसे नहीं रहेगा. ओके, this is something on the growth hormone. Okay. Sarvesh Pandey, more than 190 people died and 100 injured in the riot between football fans in Indonesia. Horrible, absolutely horrible. I think fans are crazy sometimes, and this is something I really don't like it. ये मेरे को पसंद नहीं है. I really don't like that. Why to create a riot between football fans? Football is a sport, and take it as a sport. Don't kill each other up. 190 people died. That's so sad. Think of their family. Think of their mother. Think of their father. Think of their people. Right? कितना दुख होता होगा उनको. Very sad. I know, I have seen that. सर, आपकी आईडी बता सकते हो वापस प्लीज? यहाँ पे मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा. ये मेरा आईडी है, इंस्टाग्राम आईडी हे मोहित 87. ये मेरी बिल्ली जो है मेरे को तब से छोड़ नहीं रही है. ओके, से मंडे नाइट्स विद मोहित कामत. ओके, गाना गा रही है. ओके, सिंग अ सॉन्ग. यूजुअली मैं अपने बिल्लियों को बाहर रखता हूँ मेरे शो के टाइम पे, पर आज वो फंस गई है अंदर. पता नहीं कहाँ पे, वेयर शी वाज हाइडिंग. शी इज अ गेस्ट. एनीवेज, मेरा आईडी यहाँ पे है, मनीष मोनू जी. I think, Sarvesh, we can also go through that article once. Indonesia riots. बहुत ही बुरा हाल है यहाँ पे. More than 174 people killed. एक मिनट रुको. 125. Very bad. सर, फॉलो कर दिया रियल मनीष के नाम से सर. ओके, आई हैव आल्सो यूट्यूब. फैंटास्टिक मनीष जी. All the best to you. If you have any one last question, let me know. I'll answer that, and then we will move on with this wonderful Monday. And let's catch up on the next Monday. Have a wonderful week. because this is Dasera. Celebrate Dasera with your family and friends, and remember what kind of body type you have. If you are endomorph like me, cut down the sweets. Please cut down the sweets. If you are ectomorph, like how Disha or Manish Manu was saying, you can have sweets. There is my permission for that. So if you have any last question, let me know. Sarvesh, you've always been active on my show. If not, yes, let's move on. So thank you for coming in my show, all of you. So today, let me repeat it. We had two topics. Okay, before that, we have, sir, why did you choose badminton? Accidentally. I did not choose badminton because I wanted to be a badminton player. It was accident. I was, I'll tell you my story in less than 2 minutes. I was not a sportsman. I was just a regular student and a very, very naughty student. I have been debarred from school a couple of times. I was a very naughty student. And after I finished 8th standard, I got an opportunity to attend a district level camp which was conducted in KBA in the year 2001. And there, when I attended that free camp, I mean the district camp, I saw a couple of players, national players like Anup Sridhar, Rohan Castellino at that particular time. And I even saw Pulela Gopichan, who had won that All England Championships but at that time, and he had come there for a visit and to get felicitated from that state. And at that time, when I saw badminton, then and there I decided that I love the sport. I really want to play badminton at the highest level. That day when I decided, and the journey started from there. It was an accident. I never wanted to be a badminton player. I'm glad I became a badminton player because I've met so many wonderful human beings in my life as a player. Now, as a coach, also, I am meeting such a wonderful people in my life. I'm so fortunate. I thank God, universe, creator, whoever it is, to sending me very, very, kind people in my pathway. We are nothing but crossing our pathways. Every human being cross their pathways, and some of them have stayed till now. I'm very fortunate with that. So this is how I chose. I did not choose badminton. This is how I came across badminton. थैंक यू दिशा. यस मनीष मनु जी, लास्ट क्वेश्चन. मेरे रिस्ट में पेन हो रहा है, 2 वीक से ठीक नहीं हो रहा. रिस्ट बैंड लगाकर पेन नहीं होता. देखिए, रिस्ट में अगर पेन होता है, पता नहीं आपका एज क्या है. कभी कभी एज भी मैटर होता है. अगर आप कोच हो तो बहुत बार आप मल्टीफीड करते हो, खेलते हो, तो ये एक्शन में आपको बहुत आपका रिस्ट जो है और हाथ जो है मूव होते ही रहता है. 25 साल है तो ठीक है. तो जब ये मूवमेंट होता है तो आपका जो रिस्ट है, फोरआर्म है, और आपका जो ट्राइसेप्स है, स्टिफ रहता है. ओके. एनी एक्टिविटी यू डू, if you use one particular part of your body or maybe couple of particular part of your body, like if you play tennis, you are more lateral. आप बहुत lateral हो ना. तो बैडमिंटन है तो बहुत ऊपर से खेलते हो, तो मे बी योर शोल्डर जॉइंट्स, योर ट्राइसेप्स, बाइसेप्स और रिस्ट पे बहुत खेलते हो ना. तो वो जो सराउंडिंग मसल्स है, उसको स्टिफनेस बोलते हैं, और या फिर सोर रहेंगे. तो हर बार आप जो एक्सरसाइज करते हो या फिर बैडमिंटन खेलते हो, उसको आपको स्ट्रेचिंग या फिर उसको मसाज करना होगा, ताकि वो रीअलाइंड हो आपके नॉर्मल बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर के साथ. अगर वो नहीं हुआ, आप स्टिफनेस के साथ फिर और कर रहे हो, तो आपको ज़रूर कहीं ना कहीं रेडिएटिंग पेन आएगा आपके जॉइंट्स पे. आपको मैं एक उदाहरण देना चाहता हूँ. अगर आप मोटरसाइकिल चलाते हो, एक मे बी आपके फ्रंट ब्रेक के जो व्हील रहेगा, वहाँ पे थोड़ा वहाँ पे थोड़ा शायद एक मेटल और शायद एक नट एंड बोल्ट का कुछ फ्रिक्शन हो रहा है. अगर आप उसको जाके वो ठीक नहीं किया और वैसे ही चलाते रहे, तो क्या होगा, वो फ्रिक्शन ज़्यादा होते होते हुए उसका साउंड ज़्यादा बढ़ते जाएगा. तो वो कुछ देर के बाद शायद वो फट जाएगा, या फिर कुछ और प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है ना. तो आपको ध्यान रखना है कि आपको पूरा ये वाला जो है स्ट्रेचिंग करना पड़ेगा, और आपका जो बाइसेप्स और ट्राइसेप्स एरिया है, ताकि उनको स्ट्रेंथ भी करना होगा, उनको ठीक से आप स्ट्रेचिंग भी करना होगा, ताकि उसका लोड जो है इवनली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाए। ये करके देखो, और आइसिंग तो आपको करना ही होगा। Vipin Jayaraman, hello Mohit sir, what do you think we need to do to improve our doubles team? Why are we so focused on singles only? Why can't specialized training be provided to improve our double strength in India? We are doing that, Mr. Vipin. Hello Vipin, I think it's a very long time to see you. Um, we have been doing well, right? So there is a transition started now, I think from Satvik Sairaj and Chirag Shetty, we have started the transition. There have been good coaches who have worked very hard with a couple of players, like from 2017, Tan Kim Her, and there are multiple coaches who have come who have given that uh, you know uh, the kind of training which is required, not only which is Indianized wholly, but also there is a mixed culture of Malaysian, Indonesian, and Danish, and that sort of the tinge and flavor has to be there, so that we produce doubles players uniquely, having that Indianization of training also. Now if you see the player, um, the left-handed player, the Indians doubles coach, I forgot his name. um, I remember him. um, oh my god. I'll just find out in Google quickly. Matthias Bo. Yes, I got it. Matthias Bo is the Indian coach now. And when he came, I think he made little bit of changes where you don't only do an attack and defense, but you also drive and move forward and keep changing with your partner and play more of neutral stuff in between the opponents. And that I think made Chirag and Satvik open up a bit in their mental agility when they are playing on court. We are definitely doing it. um, why are we so focused on singles only? Because I think it has given more results from the past. If you see, Prakash Nath in 1954 or so reached all England finals. Then we have Prakash Padukone sir. Then we have a lot of players like that who did well in the other couple of international tournaments in Europe and Asia. Then we had Pulela Gopichan sir. Then we had series of players who did well in singles like Saina, Sindhu, Shrikant, and all. That has become kind of a flavor in India where if you play singles, you have more chance to become the top best world player. But right now, if you see the doubles players like Jwala Gutta has her own academy. I think there is a sort of professionalized, specialized training going on for doubles event. Why can't specialized training be provided to improve our double strength in India? We can, and we are doing it. I think it is an evolution. Slowly, we will do that. But there is a debate which I also would like to put here, which is what is the right age to start to think and start that I will have to take a career in doubles. Personally, I feel you can put that in the comment, please. What age do you think a player should decide whether they have to play singles or doubles or any event they like and choose to? So I feel typically somewhere between 15 to 19 is the right age, or 15 to 21 is the right age to decide to whether to go for one particular event or maybe multiple event. I would say that question is posed. That question is posed little individually, because I personally consider that you play doubles until you figure out from yourself. You will get a voice inside that you will have to focus on one particular event, and until that, it's better to just keep playing, because singles develops a lot of court coverage and little bit of slow pace. You will develop a lot of momentum in the rally. When you play doubles and mixed doubles, you kind of develop your hand speed, your thinking speed, and all. And if you're a junior or less than 17, I think these are the fundamental things you will have to develop, and you will automatically develop when you play singles, doubles, and mixed doubles automatically. I think that's a fundamental. Think of it like a foundation. You have a strong multiple foundation, and that will serve you well. And one more thing, philosophically, I think you have one life. Once you cross under 15 or 17, you will never be able to come back. So better you play those events and you enjoy the sport and enjoy your life too. Disha after 17, yes, probably. Why not? Like when they enter seniors. Yes, I played doubles throughout my life, right from under 16. I started very late. When I was 14, I started. And under 16, under 19, and seniors, I played both singles as well as doubles. And at one point of time, I was India number two in men's singles and India number four, I think three or four in men's doubles. So I was not tired and I was not hesitative. I was playing all the time. So Vipin Jay Narayan, thank you. Let's catch up sometimes. So here we are at the end of the show. It's almost an hour. I will not take any questions. Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful. My cat is disturbing me a lot. She's she's telling me to open the door and take me out. So I'll have to leave. Let's go. Okay, sorry. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Dasera and wonderful Dasera and have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye.